The Shurkan jewel is what started the whole story in Inuyasha. In the last episode, Kagome shot an arrow that shattered the Shurkan jewel. The jewel then broke into countless fragments. These pieces scattered all over the demon world of the feudal era. The fragments have the power to massively boost demonic energy, so Kagome has to collect them all as soon as possible. Otherwise, they'll cause chaos everywhere. So Granny Kid brought Kagome and Inuyasha together. She hoped they could help each other out to recover all the fragments and restore the jewel to its original form, even though Kagome really didn't want to. But this whole mess was her fault. She had no choice but to agree. Afterward, Kagome followed Granny Kid to a pond to wash up. Everything that happened these past few days left her covered in dirt and grime. She just couldn't stand it anymore. However, Inuyasha ended up seeing her bathing. When Kagome finished washing and stood up, Inuyasha's eyes went wide. He was checking her out from head to toe. The next second, Granny Kid heard Kagome scream, "One sit boy," and Inuyasha instantly face-planted into the ground. After getting chewed out by Kagome, he said he didn't care about any of that. He just came to steal the jewel fragments. But Granny Kid saw right through him. She had to advise them again, hoping they could work together and find all the fragments as soon as possible, because they needed Inuyasha's strength and Kagome's eyes that could see the fragments. Both were absolutely necessary, but Inuyasha still refused. He even said Kagome was an annoying woman. But the next second, Kagome appeared in front of him wearing Kikyo's clothes. Instantly, Kikyo's image flashed through his mind. He just froze right there. Granny Kid noticed something was up with him. To get them to get along, she made up an excuse to leave and left the two of them alone. At this point, Inuyasha actually told Kagome to take off her clothes. The next second, Kagome gave him a piece of her mind. That's when he explained he just wanted her to change back into her own clothes. Kagome didn't want to talk to Inuyasha anymore. She turned around and left, because all she wanted was to go home. But Inuyasha wasn't about to let her off that easy. He immediately called out to Kagome and demanded the jewel fragments, but all he got was another sit boy. After that, Kagome left. Before long, Kagome had reached the old well. Remembering that she came to this place through this very well, she rushed over to check it out. Looking at all the bones scattered at the bottom of the well, she started trembling. Then she turned around and looked up at the sky, not knowing what to do. Just then, she noticed that the area around the well was covered in threads. It was a trap set by a female demon. The goal was to capture Kagome and take the jewel fragments. Kagome had nowhere to run. She could only let the demon do as she pleased. Then the demon snatched her jewel fragment. But when the demon saw there was only one fragment, she kept demanding to know where the others were. However, Kagome's "I don't know" completely set her off. The demon swung her sword at her. Kagome tried to duck, but accidentally fell into the well. Luckily, she actually made it back to the bottom of the well in the modern world. At that moment, her grandpa and little brother were at the well looking for her. Seeing everything familiar, she couldn't hold back her emotions anymore. She hugged her grandpa and cried her heart out. After all, she was only a 15-year-old kid.